Joe,
Yes.
call me crazy.
Crazy.
Hold on, let me adjust this here real quick. Call me crazy.
Crazy.
I know I'm not as intelligent as you are, but I don't think your tractor has front hydraulics.
Nope.
And I don't know that this is like big enough for your loader. So why would you buy this?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out soon.
It is a beautiful day in New Hampshire, and we have so much for you today. So come along with us. All right, we're doing some shuffling of equipment this morning. Brought the big boss with us.
Heyo.
Dropping off the tractor for a job for today. And then we're on a mission to pick up a special new piece of equipment that we have been waiting and not so patiently working so hard for. And today is the day. Joe.
Brand new shovel.
I'm in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to stay out of your way.
You weren't, but I could see around you.
Well, that's good. All right, there's a couple pieces of equipment that we do not have that we rent, but we've been saving up and getting to a point that we need this on a regular basis. So we are finally taking the leap, and we are buying one of the two. So leave in the comments if you think you know, or if you have a guess of what we're on our way to go pick up. Let us know.
I got you. It's like a big ratchet.
Like a big what?
Ratchet. Hello. Oh,
So Bentley does homeschooling, and he puts in the work Tuesday through Friday, and then on Mondays we try to steal him and give him some hands-on education, and maybe someday he'll take over the business. We will see. If the kid wants it, he can have it. He can work for it. But we're proud of him. Out here getting his hands dirty. If he's not on the basketball court, he's out here with his daddy. How excited are you, Joe? From a scale 1 to 10.
Yeah, 2.
Well, yeah, that is such BS. You have been like a kid at Christmas, barely being able to wait for this. A 2.
Fine, a 4.
You're so full of it. Are you excited, Ben?
I forgot to tie it over.
Oop, you good?
Oh, what are you doing?
Lift it up, honey.
Because there's no spring tension on it.
Oh, that was the other way around.
No.
As you can tell.
You are still
Amazing.
sleeping?
Yeah.
Still half asleep.
Very.
You need a coffee?
I was gonna say, I know you've done ratchet binders before, and I know you put these gates up and these ramps up and down like 100 times.
He literally, his eyes are like half open. He needs Food? Is that what you said? You can't operate without food.
Oh, did you get it with a mower? Okay. Oh, should I pull the truck? I can drive over to the truck.
Yeah.
Want me to go put the
Hey, Joe.
Down. Hey, Samantha.
What you got?
Papers.
For?
America?
A skid steer.
For what?
America.
No, this little rig right here is gonna replace the Mahindra. Nope, over here.
Oh, wrong one.
This is what I wanted. This is what my bank account wanted.
No, for real. Here she
This
is.
is ours. It says Pullman right over here on the greasy tag.
It does?
Yeah.
Fancy. Do
Here, I'll
want
give you the papers.
Okay, thank you.
Is there a coffee holder?
Oh, that might be a deal breaker if it doesn't have a coffee holder.
Oh, that's a nice comfy, whoa. I gotta turn this fat lever up here.
Jeez. Does it have a coffee holder? Coffee cup?
Someone was way smaller than me.
Or they just didn't know how to do that?
We're gonna go with that. Yeah. They didn't know how to run the seat. I think I can still go more.
Oh, it does. Lid.
Alright, so I said to
Close.
start it, I have to,
Should I not stand in the bucket?
probably not. So I said that, keys down, green button, up. I haven't run a skid steer in like 2-3 years.
Lies. He ran a skid steer when he test drove one. That was good. If you couldn't hear in the camera, Joe asked Bentley if that outside tire was low. He's a funny guy. All right, Joe, Christmas in September. Tell us all about it.
About the machine?
Sure.
It's 2023
23.
or 3. Kubota SVL 75-2. We bought it through our local dealer. It's MB Tractor and Equipment in Tilton, New Hampshire. They have multiple locations around, but that's closest to us. They do what I believe a lot of rental places do, where when a machine reaches a certain quota or earned income or however that all works, they sell their rental machines. So this one here, we saved, what was it, 15 or
Something.
20,000, like quite a bit of money by buying a rental machine. And the thing that I like about it is they're a Kubota dealer, and they're maintaining a Kubota machine for them. That they're maintaining it
Right.
to tip top because they own it.
So
And it's not like Sunbelt or United or something. They have a Bobcat or a this or whatever. It's a Kubota through a Kubota dealership.
it's probably a little better than buying like just used through
Just
your average Joe and you just take their word.
Yeah. And you can get, obviously they have multiple machines for sale. This one has like 360 hours.
Yeah, 350.
So 360 hours, saving 15-20 grand. I'm okay with that.
Right. Me too.
And like it just, everything about it was seamless and a breeze. And I'm not gonna like necessarily down talk a brand or anything, but I'll tell you, we did go look at brand new XCMGs, trying to give them a chance because they're good money. They seemed like a good machine. I honestly didn't like the fit and finish of the machine for the weight class and the horsepower class and everything. It seemed bulky and awkward. But it just, like, financing was crazy. The financing through them was crazy. It was $10,000 or $15,000 down, whereas Kubota is zero down. I mean, $10,000 or $15,000 to a little company like us, that $10,000 or $15,000 is buying things like the grapple,
The attachments.
Push box, auger. You know, that $10,000 or $15,000 goes a long way. And I know it's not all about how much is down and how much is financed and percentage and everything, but at the end of the day, what it comes down to is affordable payments. And yeah, the no money down is huge. And we've had Kubota tractors in the past, and when we rent Kubota mini excavators.
Yeah.
I can't knock a Kubota. Not saying they're better than anyone else, not saying they're worse. I've had good luck with Kubota.
MB is fairly close to home, and we've had great relationships,
parts and service, rentals. It's
with them.
great, easy to deal with place and people.
Yeah.
And I just said I can't say Kubota's better than any other brand. I will go on record saying we have a Mahindra. My old Kubota was slightly smaller than this new Mahindra, and I would hands down take that Kubota all day long over the Mahindra. I'm going to say it on record right there. I have a Mahindra. It's going to stick around for a minute because
we own it,
and it does what it needs to do, more or less. But I would never buy another one. I would hands down buy Kubota over Mahindra all day long.
Because I asked you, I'm like, but Kubota's more expensive. But there's a reason.
There is a reason. Sometimes in services, when something is more expensive, okay, if we come and cut your lawn and we're $100 and somebody else is $60 and somebody else is $120, you can't gauge what the quality of that cut is going to be by the price, because that fluctuates with what our overhead is, what we feel our pricing needs to be at, whatever. You can't really gauge that. So with equipment, you really sometimes can get really good deals, but overall, the saying you get what you pay for holds true in that category of buying like equipment or a car, or, you know, but yeah, it's a little different with, like, say, services. But
Well, what do you think? Want to go try it out?
yeah,
Let's go touch up a driveway.
Sure.
Let's put it right to work. Let's go. All right, so we're back right where we started this morning.
We're literally back where we started.
At our original house. But so Joe, this could have gone right home, but I'll show him the driveway since you have it.
Which, I mean, the tractor's here anyway to drill some post holes.
But we have a new
But
toy.
why not take that one off and play with this?
So we had some heavy rain here, like a month ago?
Yeah.
And it's
Couple of times, yeah.
created this one little, well, not little, but this one washout. Although there's kind of like another little one right here. We had added some material for the homeowner last fall before plowing. So I can't really tell, I guess. But I mean, it's a pretty big thing, and they Airbnb this house. Let me go down here. I'll get another view for you. But Joe's just going to take the skid steer out and move some material around and, you know, fix up this driveway a little bit. Everything else is in solid, really good shape, but just right here, just the washout. I was going to bring the drone, and Joe said, save that for a bigger project. So
tell if you like it or not.
He said it's horrible, Harvey. He said you can have
Yeah, he
it.
said I can run it.
I don't know how to use one. Like I said, this is the first time in like 3 years I've been in one, so
I think you figured it
I gotta
out.
get used to it.
How would you
This was
say?
like probably, I know this driveway really well, and that angle right there is hard even with the narrower tractor. It needs material to come up right there.
He's complaining.
But
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying, like fighting that
He's
for
blaming
the
his
very
skills
first
on
thing I was trying to
driveway.
grade out, I knew was gonna be like if I was just trying to grade out right here, it would have been
But it was easy to use, works well. You're happy?
very happy.
All right, well, let's head to our house and do some more videos of you
Can I get
playing
a tip
around.
to YouTube?
A
Make
tip.
sure you pay attention to Joey's face while he's running with his skid steer.
Why?
Rewind and see how serious
His
he takes
facial
it.
expressions are awesome.
That's me doing that. I'll let you play.
All right, we're here, we're back home, we're on our little farm, and Joe is playing in the driveway. So let's turn this camera around and let's watch him play, I guess. You got this rock out of the driveway already, and then he's got a pile going up here. So I guess we'll walk up here and see what he has going on. Oh, you're gonna break open the... This is a day in my life. I have all boys. My nephew lives here. Oops, sorry, that's probably a little... Bentley's around here on his dirt bike. Harvey is always smelling like gas or cutting something. Building something. My three boys. Kids here, Harvey, Bentley. A day in the life. This is one area that I made a deal with Joe. If he bought this skid steer, we had to clean this up and then extend this little rock wall to come out here, include the tree, and then dip in so I can plant some more flowers over here. And then that's just like our trash bin. But so that's all cleaned up, and then I can go in here. There are lilacs in here, but there's other things growing that I need to cut out. So I want to like clean that up. I added all this summer. So I just want to get it cleaned up all the way around, and then that back side right there, that's just all junk. And I gotta get the sign painted and installed on this rock. So many things to do.
Oh, this little thing broke.
Joe's enjoying a cold beer, and Harvey's out here
This,
struggling.
I was wondering why this window. I was like, I didn't open the window. This little.
Oh, the little latch.
Yeah.
That stays at it.
Send it back.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Maybe if like you're actually running this, we should run like a small bungee down to this loop here, just to keep it tucked back.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like the machine?
10.
A 10? On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like this bucket you got?
Oh, this grapple bucket is gonna be friggin' mint. Like, I give it a 10.
A 10?
How many hours are on the machine?
How many hours?
Just
Oh, 386.
386, so we're a little bit
That's
off.
486. You
Do a
gotta-
100-hour
you gotta
review.
Do a 100-hour review and see how much he loves it or hates it.
All right.
See if he wants another Kubota or say fuck this thing and get something else.
Or I'm buying another Kubota tomorrow.
Yep.
We are?
Yeah.
What?
We're gonna have an excavator and a skid steer up on that big job.
Oh, Lord. Help me.
I have stumps to pull, so I might need to rent a skid steer. Mini. So if I need to rent one, I might as well just buy one.
Oh, yeah. Mine's well. I can't even see how much he has because he's like,
Think of how much handwork that is
right.
to load that much brush.
I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but Joe's just saying, think about how much handwork that would be with one grasp of the skid steer.
Like back it in. That'll reach more than the tractor will.
Oh yeah.
It's like half a 1-ton load.
Oh, do you? You must have it straight.
Right. He's trying to like see what he can pick up and how easy things are to move. Literally a little kid. He's just playing.
Kid in a candy store.
Like, look at me, I just moved that wood pile. Wait, Harvey, let's zoom in on his face.
This is growing up around here. You go from like playing with dirt bikes and Harleys and snowmobiles to this.
Right. All right, Joe, what you think?
I think this is going to be a pretty versatile attachment for sure.
Well, what are your last words for this video? For today, day one, initial reaction.
I mean, they're getting like a bonus because they're getting a initial review on a new piece of equipment and an initial review on an attachment. So,
My initial review is this hose is loose.
oh wow, oh that's probably why I heard like a little gasp of air right there. Yep.
Look at Harvey with his muscles.
That one. Don't worry about the rest of them.
All right, Joe. So, quick 30-second final last words. What do you have to say about your new toy?
Big thumbs up on the machine. Big thumbs up on the attachment, on the grapple. It's a root grapple, I believe, is what this style is, like a skeleton bucket with the dual grapples.
All right. So we see you can like take rocks out of the loam. You can move brush piles in
It's
like
gonna be
seconds.
great for logs and brush. So like
Yeah.
doing little tree jobs, tree cleanup jobs, whatever, it's going to be a lifesaver because it's going to take like, 45 minutes to an hour of a couple people loading a truck by hand to just throw it in. Not to mention it's going to pack it right in nice and dense.
And you're happy with the size and the power and the money?
I think
the
all
cost
around
of
this
it?
is going to be perfect for us because we didn't buy this on a whim. It's not like we were just like, oh, we're going to buy a skid steer tomorrow.
Right.
I've been looking into it for quite a while and dreaming and daydreaming, and now we really need one for snow removal. So
We
that
need
was
a mini excavator too for snow removal.
I would say, what's the next piece of equipment on the list?
mini excavator tomorrow.
Okay, well, I didn't say timeline. I
Oh,
just said.
this week.
So
By the end of
next
this week,
up,
at least.
we really want to get our hands on a mini excavator. Next spring, it'll be probably switching to almost all bad boys
Yep.
for mowers.
We're gonna demo one next week, I believe.
Yep, so we'll bring you
Revolt.
that footage. I mean, we have all the trucks, we have all the trailers, we own most of what we have, so now
We need
it's
a couple more
time.
trucks.
So now it's time to start adding to the fleet a little bit with some heavier equipment.
Yes.
Samantha's gonna run the skid steer now.
You know it. This is gonna be my toy. All right.
You gotta stop calling it a toy though, because they're tools.
Yes.
It's fun.
Write off. We basically don't pay anything for it. It's a write off.
Yeah, that's how that
Who
works.
pays for it then?
Oh my.
You're allowed to.
Hey, looky, who's in there? Harvey, be ready to jump out of the way.
Just don't hit my 6'5".
I think she's fine. She's more worried about hitting us than I'm worried about
Yes.
her hitting us.
She was worried about you closing the claws on me whenever I was standing with my foot on the bucket. I could see how a big machine can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure both of us know that whatever you do, you have to do something for it to do something.
Should I zoom? Oh, here we go. Here's the zoom.
Wait, now you're gonna shut off the clip and go the other way.
Ready? I'm gonna tell her she's got a low tire. you put that down a little?
What?
I think you have a low tire.
That's funny. You already tried that earlier.
I got Bentley.
I know, he went to look.
I loaded it on the trailer and I was going up and I said, Bentley, is that side over there? I pointed, I said, do I have a low tire? He started to look and he goes, it's got tracks, Dad.
Dig right into the ground.
How do you tilt it?
This way, like side to side.
That's all the same as the tractor. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't use that aggressively for that, but like fine-tuned grading like that is like, I think it's going to work pretty good for that.
I threw like grass and stuff out there and torn it up.
Like rough it up. You can almost use the heel of the bucket probably to like, yeah.
Will that touch the ground that hill?
I think so.
Yeah, it almost looks like the grate on the back of it.
I'm glad, like there's many attachments I want to get, but I'm glad this was like one of the first ones.
Yeah, bigger forks are gonna have.
I just realized I had my foot on the gas, like even when I stopped, I was like, wait, am I professional yet?
Almost. You're almost pool and property certified.
I don't think I can drive it. I don't think I could actually do work with it.
I mean, you're doing better than most people probably would the first 5 seconds you're in it. I don't think anyone would usually have a clue what to do backdragging.
True.
Look at that. All right, I've had fun. Are you gonna keep playing on it?
You put it in
I don't
the
know if
bucket
it's, I'm probably going to put the bucket back on and work on up there.
up.
Okay.
He's gonna let me drive it.
Harvey's got jokes. You got to turn that on, and then it's this rocker.
Yeah, right here. That's on.
Oh boy.
You hit the
I was scared about me driving it.
I don't know, I just hit it.
I'm scared.
Down's probably high flow.
There's got a mirror up there with the door up. It's hard to see.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And it doesn't have a radio.
Oh, it
Speakers are all
doesn't?
there, but I think I can just get, the speakers are all wired in. So
Yeah.
I'll probably just get a radio like for this, because it's going to knock out.
Yeah.
And it's probably all pre-wired.
So we'll have to just get a radio and the backup camera.
Yeah. Which are two separate things. It's not like a radio with the screen because of where the radio
Right.
mounts, but
Yeah. Harvey, 1 out of 10.
10.
I give it a 10. Peace out, YouTube. We'll see you next time.